Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.0192 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 0.95%. and in this video I want to give you the short term and the long term scenarios that can play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures, the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. And allow me to kickstart the video here in the daily chart, giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the Vechain chart. You can see that Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.28 mark. And in that movement to the upper side, I'm terming it as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing no prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.017 mark. And in that movement, that is what I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. Then I'm expecting another movement to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And for this Elliott wave structure to play out, we need to make a bear market low in the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 2. And there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low, because if I give you a measure from the all-time high, you can see that Vechain is down more than 90%. That means there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low. And very soon we might see that reversal to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, and because of that I will also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3 to the upper side, and also giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.4596 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that impulsive movement to the upper side to do in the next bull market. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for short-term scenarios that I expect to play out here on the Vechain chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see that after making our low at around the $0.017 mark, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that has been obeying the Elliott wave structures, where I believe we have completed the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side, after seeing these fractal waves in formation to the upper side, having a wave 5 completing the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 1 is a corrective structure in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, and I believe that is what we are seeing over here. And after managing to break out of this channel to the lower side, that completed the formation of that ABC corrective structure and the formation of that high Elliott wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of that wave 2, whatever we expect next is an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and I believe that is what is playing out here on the Vechain chart. And giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, I can use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.02126 mark. And that is the minimum that I would expect Vechain to continue pushing to the upper side, so that it can fully maximize the formation of that wave 3 to the upper side. And for us to have a confirmation that we're in the formation of that wave 3, we also need to manage to break above the wave 1 high. And you can see over here we had tried to make an attempt to try and break above the wave 1 high, but the attempt was not a success, because you can see right now we are trading below the wave 1 high, and that gives me the first possible scenario that I expect to play out over here. There are chances that very soon we might be able to break above it once more and continue pushing higher and fully maximize the formation of that wave 3 to the upper side. And once that plays out, then we can expect a bit of a retracement in the formation of a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. We also need to have in mind that we have a key area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark, which can give us resistance and see a massive pullback to the lower side. You also need to have that in mind. And for now, you can note that we are trading above the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart, meaning that is acting as support, and that would give us support to manage to break above the wave 1 high and continue pushing higher to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI. On the RSI we are trading at around the 49 mark, meaning we have a bit of room for us to support any movements to the upper side, and also to the lower side to still be supported on the RSI. Here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way, and that bullish crossover on the MACD is supporting that movement to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 to the upper side, and those Elliott waves counts are fractal waves within that high Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side in case we see a reversal to the upper side and not make a new low here on the Vechain chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.